You guys like my new tiger shirt? Well, so do I. Today we're out here at the Arcata Marsh. I hope you brought your walking shoes because we're going to take a nice big stroll around this loop here, around this lake, Klopp Lake, Klopp, is the spelling of it. It's a beautiful day, somewhat cloudy, but mostly sunny, blue skies right now. I haven't been out here in a while, so thought I'd take you guys out for the adventure. This isn't my first time doing this on video. Did a video of it not last summer, but the summer before, if I remember correctly. So here we are, mid-November. Nice, cool, and crisp day to be out enjoying nature. So let's take you through and let's break a sweat, create a few memories. All right, see you in a bit, guys. Plenty of folks out today. A lot of dog walkers. I can't say I blame them. If I had a dog to walk, I'd probably be out here with them. All the blackberries are gone. Even up to about a month ago, you could still come out here and find ones that are still good to eat. But now they're all shriveled up, as they would expect to be by now. And one thing also is the grass. All of this was like chest high last time I was out here, about like August. Hey, buddy.
I love it when you send stuff to me.
Yeah. So it's cool to see the trail that kind of sits on the outskirts of this field here, because usually you don't really see it. Just taking advantage of this nice calm weather because it's only a matter of time before we start getting that rough stuff here in Arcata, here on the North Coast in general. So, gotta break a sweat when you can, where you can. But then again, the winters have been really mild over the last, I don't know, decade or so. We did get some snow that one year in 2018. I got video of that. Some more of those blackberry bushes. In a minute, I'm going to take you down to one of my favorite little lookout points where you can see the ducks. See if there's any out there today. I want to hear from you guys. What are your favorite places to go hiking or just to go out for a walk? Do you have any little traditions here locally or wherever you're at? Little recommendations? And take you down this little offshoot of a trail here. It's pretty narrow, but somewhat rewarding once we get down to the bottom of it. A lot of spider webs out here. There we go. This is one I want to see more of. The water's edge. There are some, I think those are geese or ducks. It's hard to tell with the sun glaring against the camera. Very nice, very peaceful day. Feel the warmth of the sun peeking through the clouds a little bit. Always a nice touch on a cold, crisp day. There they go. Certain days you can come out here, you see that little lump of grass and land there is covered in birds. I've come out here and I've seen just like a whole army of birds sitting on that little slice of land there, that little island. It's really, really neat. And then you see a lot of people out here, like bird enthusiasts with their high-powered telescopes and cameras, camping out, just taking it in. Here's another place they like to hang out too, this little sliver of an island there too. Not as many today. Okay, back on the trail. I do appreciate the benches they put in here at every certain points of the trail. Just nice to be able to, you know, sit down and enjoy the view a little bit without rushing through it. The sun's coming out a little bit more now. When I first got here, I didn't see any of it. Pretty overcast, gloomy, but it's turning out to be a pretty nice walk. These trees are really pretty. I don't know what kind of trees they are. Pine trees, I think. Judging by the pine cones sitting at the very top there. You guys can see them or not. See a lot of people running this loop. I prefer a brisk walk than running, even though I used to be a runner. Some ducks calling over there to our left. I don't see them. There's a million places they could be hiding. There we go. There's a duck. Glad I got him on camera. That's a good shot right there. Stanley Harris, no name pond. So the name of this pond is Stanley Harris. But that's not its name? I'm confused. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. We'll just call it the no name pond for now. Here we are coming up against the back side of the lake, parking lot over there. Got my mask on here, folks coming through. Another pine tree, I think it's a pine tree. This is a popular bird enthusiast spot right over here. A lot of people like to camp out here and observe the birds over there. Godwit, a term used a lot by the bird community. It's nice little information boards here and there on the marsh. Gives you that sort of state park, national park feel without actually having to be in an actual park. I think it's just a refuge. I mean, it's big enough to kind of be a state park if they wanted it to be. But let's check out the ducks here. I got some freckled ones, speckled ones. Ones that have like this green color to them.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Not as many out today. And if you take this trail here, this will actually bring you back to the northern end of the refuge, the site. That's one thing I love about the marsh. There are lots of little trails you can take, not just the big loop we see here.
Are you trying to make it dry? Okay.
Yeah, more people starting to show up. It's nice, nice day. My day off. Every chance I get on my day off, I try to do something like this. Just get out in nature. It really is revitalizing, important. Some more birds over there. I think those are your godwits over there.
He'll be his boyfriend.
This is another great spot right here. In fact, I might stop and take a picture of this before I continue on the trail. Beautiful shot there. Another great shot of that bench. Little lookout point there. I can get a picture of this too. Let me stop the camera. All kinds of birds over here. I don't really ever see myself as being one of those like hardcore, dedicated bird watchers that come out here with like a notepad and a camera and all that stuff. Honestly, it sounds really boring, but they are nice to look at from time to time. I like to stay active when I'm out in nature, doing something. I don't like to just sit in one spot. Okay. Back on the trail. Let me zoom back in. There we go. You know, it's amazing. For as many cars as there are over there in that parking lot, it doesn't seem to reflect the amount of people I'm seeing on the trail. So I'm wondering if a lot of them just are just camping out in their cars. Can't say I blame them though. Like, you know, if you're on your lunch break, limited on time, or you just want to get away from everything, just get in your car, drive out here, and find a nice place to park and do your business. Must be really shallow over there. I mean, I'm betting if I had the right gear, I could walk from here all the way to that little sliver over there without getting too deep. I think the tide is out. That's probably what it is the tide is out. Got a runner coming up, got my mask on, wait for him to pass. There's a strip of land that kind of follows that bank you see right there, and there's like a couple like utility service shed looking things over there. I'm not sure what those are, but there's always somebody out there. Yeah, wow, see like the mud, the sea floor, it's pretty visible all the way up to that point there. When I first got here, I saw a group of bikers on this loop here, something I don't see very often. Mostly runners or walkers, but biking would be fun. I do have a bike. I don't use it as much as I should, but eventually I'd like to get a bike rack and stick that puppy on my car so I can start biking places like this. I'm gonna stop and take a picture of this view right here. Klopp Lake. Okay, so this is, oh, Klopp Lake. Those are P's, not S's. All right, Klopp Lake. So that's the name there for this body of water you see here. Klopp Lake. A lake you don't want to be swimming in, that's for sure. It's kind of gross. I think there have been warnings at various places out and about saying not to swim in these waters because I think they contain like a blue-green cyanobacteria or whatever it's called. Blue-green algae, cyanobacteria. I think that's the name of it. Not good for your skin or your dogs or your pets. Perfect for birds though. That's a good shot right there. So many little birds out there. Probably several different kinds of species too, judging by the looks of them. Different shapes and sizes, different size beaks, and the way they walk, and the way they move. Must be good feeding out there right now. The water being out, low tide. Put my mask on there. Some more of the blackberries. Hello. Not too far off from the entrance. Usually when I come out here, I try to at least do 2 or 3 loops. And it works out to be just over, I think, 2 miles if you do 3 loops. I think it's like 0.8 miles around this whole loop. Okay, so unfortunately, the pandemic has brought a close to this thing. Yeah, before the pandemic, you could just come out here and use the little binoculars that were built in. I don't know what these are called, like little observatory stations. This is the only one that I know of here, but there's nothing in there. They removed the binoculars, probably for sanitary purposes. But in the first video I did well over a year ago of the Arcata Marsh, I did actually have that on camera. And I think I came out, it must have been June or July, maybe even August. I know it was like the summertime. This is when I came out and did a video of this place. So comparatively different seasonally. Today is it's a nice day. Very nice day. Starting to feel the warmth of the sun come up a little bit more. Actually starting to break a little bit of a sweat now that we have the sun. Been walking for a while. Feels good. One of my earliest memories of the Arcata Marsh, back in 2000 and 2001, I think, 2000, 2001-ish, I was a cross-country runner. So we would have our meets, come out here and run 3-mile races with all the local high schools. It was a lot of fun. I was actually one of the fastest runners in my school. But then when I was a senior, there was this freshman that came along and pretty much smoked me every time. This guy was crazy. Michael Patterson, if you're watching this, shout out to you, buddy. All right, so yeah, what a difference compared to when I first got here to what it is now. Just in case you need a reminder. Beautiful. Klopp Lake. I want to get a little shot of the parking area, show you guys how many people are out here today. A decent amount of folks. I'm parked kind of out in the middle here. I was almost afraid I wasn't going to find a parking spot. Good place to come out, and if you're just stopping for a little picnic too, they got some tables kind of right over there too. And there's also a boat launch over there. Pretty cool. Back here at the beginning, we put the camera down for a while, and I'm gonna do another loop, and then I'm gonna go grab an espresso. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. See you later.